Imagine sitting down to watch the biggest sporting event on the planet and having absolutely no idea what's happening on the pitch. 3 billion people are watching, and you're just nodding along, pretending? That's most Americans right now. The FIFA World Cup 2026 is coming to the United States, Canada, and Mexico. For the first time ever, the tournament is happening right here, in your city, in your backyard. And the whole world is about to go absolutely insane over a sport most Americans have never really understood. So here's the question. What if you actually knew what was going on? Not just the basics, not just kick the ball in the net, but the real stuff. Think of it like jazz. There's a structure, but within that structure, players improvise. And when it works, it's breathtaking. Now, the World Cup specifically, because this isn't just a regular football tournament, this is something else entirely. The FIFA World Cup happens every 4 years. Every 4 years. That's it. Players spend their entire careers chasing one moment on this stage. Some of the greatest players who ever lived, Ronaldo, Messi, Zidane, Maradona, their entire legacy gets filtered through what they did or didn't do at a World Cup. It's ruthless. It's beautiful. And it creates stories that sports fans talk about for decades. Here's a fact that should completely reframe how you watch this tournament. Lionel Messi, considered by many to be the greatest player of all time, went his entire career without winning a World Cup. He lost in the final in 2014. He broke down in tears after. For years, people used that fact to say he wasn't the greatest, that without the World Cup, his legacy was incomplete. Then in 2022, at 35 years old, in what was almost certainly his last World Cup,
every team sets up in a formation. You've probably seen numbers like 4-3-3 or 4-4-2 thrown around. Those numbers just tell you how players are organized on the field. 4 defenders, 3 midfielders, 3 forwards. Or 4 defenders, 4 midfielders, 2 forwards. But here's the thing. Formations are just the starting point. The real strategy happens in how teams press. Pressing is when a team aggressively chases the ball the moment they lose it. They don't fall back and defend. They hunt. They try to win the ball back immediately, before the other team can organize. High-press football is exhausting to play and exhilarating to watch. Teams like Germany and Spain have built entire philosophies around it. When it works, it looks like a perfectly synchronized trap. When it breaks down, one player out of position, one pass that splits the press, you get a goal in seconds. Think of it like a basketball full-court press, but for 90 straight minutes. Now, key players to watch in 2026. You need to know Kylian Mbappe. He's 27 years old, plays for France, and he might be the fastest player on earth in open space. France won the World Cup in 2018. They were runners-up in 2022. And then there are penalty shootouts. If a knockout match is tied after 90 minutes and extra time, it goes to penalties. 5 players from each team, alternating 1 versus 1, goalkeeper versus striker. The entire fate of a nation balanced on one kick. Countries have lost World Cups in penalty shootouts. England has lost 4. Italy won the whole tournament in 2006 on penalties. Players who score and players who miss are remembered forever, both ways. Here's something that will genuinely change how you watch a penalty shootout. Research shows that the goalkeeper almost always dives. Even when staying in the center would save more shots statistically. Why? Because diving looks committed. Staying still, even if it's smarter, looks passive. Goalkeepers don't want to look like they gave up, so they dive, even when it's the wrong call.